here, Tilly. I've got a question for you. Who's a good girl? Now, here's a harder question. Are you good for me? Let me rephrase. Do you think that dogs make people healthy? I mean, we first domesticated dogs tens of thousands of years ago. One might expect that over the course of all those years, we would have figured out whether or not our canine companions were good for our health. But the story isn't that simple. Intuitively, we might think that our dogs are good for our emotional and physical well-being. After all, they provide companionship and non-judgmental love. Perhaps they even make us healthier by encouraging us to take them on walks. Experiments indicate that pet ownership may result in a reduction of minor health problems such as headaches and tiredness. Yet, various studies suggest that dog owners are not always healthier than non-dog owners. Some studies even indicate that dogs may actually cause higher rates of distress in their owners if pairing was not done carefully. So how might we interpret all of these conflicting results? It's hard to say whether these studies point to correlation or causality when it comes to the relationship between dog ownership and human health. To explain, it's possible that people who own dogs tend to be younger, wealthier, and more active on average than those who do not own dogs. On the other hand, it's possible that people who seek out companion animals tend to be more anxious and depressed. We simply do not know yet. The main problem is that there is a lack of robust research on whether or not dogs make us healthy. Most of the research done on human-dog interactions consists of studies which only measure the health of human participants at one point in time. What we need is a longitudinal study, which will gather data over a long period of time and allow us to estimate the change in human health upon arrival of a dog in someone's life, like Tilly. Furthermore, previous studies on human-dog interactions have largely used subjective measures to gauge the health impact of dogs on humans. For example, in prior studies, human participants have been asked to self-report physical activity and stress. A more rigorous experiment would also use objective measures, such as cortisol levels and state-of-the-art measures of human and dog physical activity and sleep. Fortunately, researchers at the University of Sydney have designed a longitudinal study using both objective and subjective measures to determine how dog ownership may affect human health. This experiment, which has been dubbed the Physical and Affective Wellbeing Study of Dog Owners, PAWS, will examine how levels of physical activity and walking, mental well-being and happiness, stress, fitness, and sleep quality change in human subjects over the course of an 8-month period following the adoption of a dog. Because people who are interested in dogs in general have different health and health habits of those who are not, another group of participants uninterested in owning a dog will serve as a control group. Importantly, this PAWS study will also monitor the health of all the canine subjects involved. The PAWS team will note changes in both human and canine physical activity over the course of 8 months, so that they may obtain information on how to optimize the human-dog coexistence. That's right, Tilly. So another thing I'd like to know is, do I make you healthy? The impact of this study could be far-reaching. Imagine if it were scientifically proven that dogs enhance our physical and emotional well-being. Healthcare providers and universities might implement dog therapy programs more widely. Hospitals and schools might literally go to the dogs. Policymakers would be encouraged to make cities more pet-friendly and allow pets on public transport and shops, just like in tens of European and American cities. Why the long face, Tilly? Regardless of the results of this study, I will still continue to put a woof over your head. After all, no matter how rough my day is, I can always depend on you to be there. You know, a study like this could really allow us to embark on a profound journey together. I'll pause for a second to let that one soak in. Okay, let me just tell you a few more.